The name of the video is PirateSoftware false DMCA'd an indie dev creator and threatened to sue them, and a good Samaritan stepped in. So that's basically all the story.
Brandon Ferrantino is developing idle streaming Bonanza. Play as your favorite content creators like Moki Payne, Asmon Silver, and CQX. It's a streamer drama parody game where you match button prompts, watch the bits drop, and feed the brain rot. Each level's a time capsule of live stream fails' greatest hits. There's Dr. Disrespect's grooming allegations, Pokimane and her expensive cookies make a showing, and XQC being an odd dude as a reference to XQC being an odd dude.
That is correct.
Ferrantino.
That's old school XQC, I think.
His newest level referenced another big streamer named PirateSoftware. Now for context, PirateSoftware is a developer, hacker, gamer person who runs a ferret rescue, encourages people to get into game development, and boasts an impressive resume from working at Blizzard during its glory days to hacking for the United States Department of Energy. As far as nerds go, he's seen as the cream of the crop, but some of that cream's dissolved due to, well, it depends on who you ask, I suppose. Some don't like how he appeals to his own authority or misrepresents arguments when he's in the wrong. Others don't like how he doubles, triples, or even quadruples down when he's
Didn't I just say that? Holy snooky.
in the wrong. And some don't like the double standards he applies to himself and others when he's in the wrong. It's not the being in the wrong that people don't seem to like. It's how he mishandles it, and how these events clash with his wizened role model persona people have come to know him for. That's why I stress at every opportunity that I am a scumbag and manages expectations. The event Ferrantino...
Okay, so they are going to touch upon the specific thing that kind of started the whole thing about the DMCA. So I've heard about the DMCA, but I don't know all the intricate points. And I know it's just another brick taking out of that wall called PirateSoftware. The guy in the video did a great job in summarizing who PirateSoftware is. I kind of touched upon that when I talked about the videos. Before the videos, I talked about it live, but it didn't make it to the videos because, let's just face it, it was boring. I just wanted to go through with the reaction. Now, let's listen to the original, let's say original Nick in the proverbial image of PirateSoftware.
Chose to immortalize in his game referenced the hardcore World of Warcraft raid drama, where PirateSoftware abandoned his team, referred to as roaching out, and was later removed for his behavior following the incident. The level is called Irate Hardware. A wizard...
Okay. So PirateSoftware ran away when he shouldn't have, where he should have, he should have helped other people. According to the controversy, he didn't think he would do any good. Everybody else think that he would have. He kind of shook responsibility from it, and that's why people were mad. Not because he safely ran away. And he was dubbed Roach because when you kick something and just the roaches just scatter. That's where the roach comes from, if you don't know.
Hatted cockroach squirms in a gaming chair, and a voice line from PirateSoftware's stream can be heard.
As much as you're angry right now, of course I ran.
Okay, so he used his voice in his game? That's a bit dodgy, dude. I mean, he took the voice that you heard. I don't know if it came through on the video. Is PirateSoftware himself from that clip of him running away on World of Warcraft? Okay.
Ferrantino then posted a clip of his game to the livestream fails subreddit titled "He Put PirateSoftware Drama in His Indie Game." In turn, PirateSoftware issued a DMCA takedown notice to Valve. This developer is using clips of my voice without my permission. As displayed on the developer's live stream, my voice is being used in this game. The developer does not have the right to use my voice. He included a link to the Twitch clip. The game was taken down. Plot twist,
plot twist. He's going to say, I'm going to reverse 5 seconds. Yeah, I would say he's in the right, but we're going to hold judgment because like I said, there's a plot twist coming. This is interesting.
Voice included a link to the Twitch clip. The game was taken down. Plot twist, the Steam version of the game didn't actually have Pirate Software's voice in it. The Twitch clip was of the developer's personal build, not the marketplace build. Ferentino.
Okay. Let me explain. We'll do this full screen. So whatever was posted on Reddit was the developer's own private build. Whatever was on Steam, I don't know if probably a demo if it's not finished. I don't know. We'll see. If it's on Steam and on the Steam version, he doesn't have that inside the game. You just have the roach with a different sound. That might be an issue.
Filed a counter notice to get his game reinstated. He also sent a support ticket to Pirate Software and his team directly to tell them his voice was not in the game, and he asked for the DMCA takedown notice to be withdrawn. Mid-live stream, Pirate Software spoke about receiving the counter notice and expressed his intent to sue the developer.
Hey, Kronos, we have to file a legal complaint against that dude earlier. I'm going to pause this for a moment.
I'm not a big streamer. Pirate Software is. He's been streaming for at least 6 or 7 years. He only got big the last year plus, I think. So 2024 was really big for him. I wouldn't do that on stream. Or if it's like your reaction during the stream, I would mute my mic, and I'm guessing the Kronos dude is one of his modding team, because Jason Thor, Pirate Software has a paid mod team, and I think one of them is that Kronos dude who is also a copyright lawyer. So I wouldn't do that live on air with microphone on. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Let's just say this.
There was a dude earlier today that went onto Reddit and said that he was using my voice in a video game, showed a bunch of videos of it, and then put that game up on Steam. A lot of people in the thread told him not to do that, that would end up being a legal problem for him. He did it anyway. So I filed a DMCA claim, and he has now filed a counterclaim against me. We're going to take you to court. You're going to lose. You cannot use somebody's likeness or voice in any way inside of your games without their permission. It's a really stupid thing to do. Incredibly so. So I'm going to send this over to Kronos now, because he is a lawyer in copyright law. That is his job.
Okay. This is why I think he shouldn't have done that live. It's not that I don't think he should have sued. I think that at that moment he didn't really know all the details. That's why he's like, okay, I get it. You've got your game on with my voice in it. I'm gonna sue you, because there's no way. I'm looking at it from Pirate Software's eyes at that particular moment. That's why you shouldn't do that on stream, or just mute. Tell your dude to get the papers ready and continue on with the stream, and just say, okay, I'll have my lawyers deal with it, and we'll move on with the game. I think he's playing either Diablo 4 or Path of Exile 2. Which one of either one? Doesn't really matter. And I think he should have, you know what? We'll cut it out of the video, but to be fair, I think he should have just stayed quiet and wait for the stream to end and call the Kronos dude and just slap him. Just slap him with the lawsuit.
Mistake.
Especially because you didn't know all the details.
Kronos, we have 14 days to respond to this. Forwarded. Welcome to the Finding Out timeline, bud.
Brandon Ferrantino responded in a YouTube video and reiterated he did nothing unlawful on Steam.
I showed one video of a possible build or a concept and put it on Reddit. The game, that concept or what's on my machine was not on Reddit. There's no build of him ever on Reddit or on Steam. There's no data in my game of him on Steam. There's no active build with him on it. So he's chasing fucking ghosts.
Unfortunately,
Oh my God. Yeah, that is a big problem. That's the issue with just doing stuff on the fly, especially on stream live with thousands of people watching. I think he normally has about 5,000 people on Twitch and about 2,000 on YouTube. Yeah, you didn't check it. You didn't check it correctly, and you were pretty hot and pretty annoyed by the guy. And I get it, but
for Pirate Software, it's a case of being confidently wrong. In America, we have very strong free speech laws. It's the First Amendment, for God's sake. This is not as cut and dry as you can't use someone's likeness or voice without permission. Although that does get spread around a lot, but you'd think people on the internet who use Twitch and YouTube would see Twitch and YouTube as enough evidence that there's more nuance to the matter. You have to consider fair use defenses and good faith activities by alleged copyright infringers. This was upheld in the Lenz versus Universal Music Court trial, in which a woman was hit with a DMCA takedown notice for using 29 seconds of bad audio from a Prince song in a baby video. The final ruling on that matter: copyright holders cannot shirk their duty to consider, in good faith and prior to sending a takedown notification, whether allegedly infringing material constitutes fair use, a use which the DMCA plainly contemplates as authorized by the law. Pirate Software did not consider fair use. He didn't even play the demo. If he had, he would have known his voice was not in the Steam Marketplace version of the game. Therefore, he sent an unlawful DMCA takedown notice, and that opens him up to be sued.
I don't see it as an unlawful thing, but the problem is he looked at the Reddit version and not the actual live build or demo. Like I said, it's probably demo, because if he's talking about I have a different demo on my PC, it's a concept, all that stuff. So if Pirate Software didn't play the actual game to check if it actually has his voice in the thing, and all he counted on was a Reddit video, never count on Reddit videos. He should know this. He is smart enough. I'm dumb.
I asked Mr. Ferrantino if he asked Pirate Software or Kronos if they played the game. He said they responded that's neither here nor there. It's very much here and there, because beyond the
Pirate Software answered with, it's not here nor there. He is an indie dev himself. That's dumb.
existence of a perceived infringement, you have to consider what's the nature of the work, critique, review, education, etc. Is it transformative enough? How much was used? 41 seconds, by the way. How important is what was used? Does it have an impact on original market value? Is it misappropriating his likeness for an advertisement? It's not as plain cut as, you used my voice, I didn't say you could, now I can sue you. Now keep in mind, I'm not a free speech defense lawyer out of Connecticut that steps in from time to time to help content creators pro bono when their freedom of speech is being impeded, but Mario is. And he says Pirate Software's false DMCA takedown notice of idle streaming bonanza was unlawful. I spoke with him. Mario happened upon Ferrantino's video talking about the false claim, and did not like that someone with a large and impressionable audience was spreading free speech misinformation. He also did not appreciate the lawsuit bully tactics. I quote, "It pissed me right the fuck off."
Okay, so he can use a little bit of his speech?
So Mario reached out to Brandon Ferrantino and took him on as a client free of charge.
Uh-oh.
He made a formal demand to Pirate Software's team to withdraw the DMCA takedown notice within 24 hours and it seems to have worked because the game is back on the Steam Marketplace. There is some
Obviously.
charity that can be given to Pirate Software. He is a big streamer, and big streamers rely on their mod team to keep things running smoothly, so it's possible he relied on secondhand information in good faith and thought his voice was actually in the game. I reached out to Pirate Software and Kronos for comment on January 24th and 25th, respectively. I will update the article in the Substack if and when either responds.
I'm
The
not
only thing
going to
left
check
currently is
Substack.
seeing if things end here between Pirate Software and the developer. There are consequences for false DMCA takedown notices, but Brandon Ferrantino and Mario would have to actively pursue it in court. Ultimately, in these cases, the court fees tend to outweigh the damages, so who knows where this...
I just noticed it. The level with the roach with the with the hat is called irate hardware. Good one. Asmongold is Asmon Silver. Pokimane is Moki Pain. XQC is CQX. Tim the Tatman is Jim the Fat Man. And Dr. Disrespect, he blocks the Dr. Disrespect name. But it ends with a question mark. Is it PDF file question mark?
Hands up. The two have said they will release a formal statement in about 2 weeks. Thank you for reading, listening, watching. Have a nice day.
All right, that was short and really sweet. I didn't expect that to end that quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more jiggery pokery than I usually do because of I had to change the camera angle and all that stuff. However, that is really interesting. And like I said in the video, you really, when you're live and it's serious business, you either mute the mic or do it after the stream.